welcome back to Energy to Angels. I'm Mary Beth Murphy, and we're going to talk about two archangels today, Archangel Metatron and Archangel Chamuel. Now, Metatron is in charge of, a lot of different things, but he really will help you prioritize your schedule. Metatron is, if you want to consider it, your own spiritual personal assistant. So if you're running short of time and you're juggling a lot of things and you don't know how to handle your schedule, call in Metatron, and he will help you prioritize things, help you see where the things that are requiring too much of your time that you don't need to pay attention to, he'll help you remove them from your schedule, and so that you have more time and space to do the things that you actually need to do. So if you're having a tough time, I know I'm always trying to juggle too many things, so I'm always calling Metatron in and going, help me with this. And it's so weird as soon as I ask for his help, it's like someone will call up going, hey, can we postpone that? Or, I don't need to do that today. Or, I'll check back with you next week and maybe we can do it then. I'm like, fabulous. I'm so overbooked today anyway. So really, it's amazing. It's so cool to watch that. It'll just naturally happen. And the other thing Metatron works with is children. A lot of spiritually gifted children. I'm sure you've heard the term indigo and crystal children. And these children are special children. They have a lot of spiritual gifts. And they've come to Earth on some level to help Earth heal and help people move forward on their paths. So these children are sensitive. They're very open to divine information. They're very open to other energy. The best example I can use for an indigo crystal child was the movie The Sixth Sense, where you had that little boy who said, I see dead people. That's a highly sensitive child who's picking up on a lot of energy. And if you look at that movie, it was so hard for him to understand why these people are around him, what they needed, what the whole situation was. And Metatron is in charge of these type of children. So if you're encouraged to work with children, and especially sensitive children, Metatron is the best archangel to work with. He will help you understand these children better and help you realize the gifts that they have that they need to share with the world. They've come to the Earth to be sensitive, as I said, to help us, help Earth, help the people on Earth heal and move forward on their paths. It's always about healing. It's always about helping. It's always about love and light. So he's very good at helping you understand these children better. Another example to use of highly evolved spiritual children, indigo crystal children, are autistic children. Autistic children are very special. They're challenging, yes, but they are really very connected to the divine, very connected to the other side. They are wrapped in their own world, but because they're wrapped in their own world, they're able to look at a physical world, look at another world that we physically can't see. So be aware of that. And people who are called to take care and work with autistic children, it is a special calling, and Metatron is working with them tremendously. So there's a lot of information out there on the internet to look up indigo crystal children if you're a little bit confused on what they all do, and I don't have the time to go into it now. So please do go check it out, and I know it's something that we might be exploring here in Soul Garden, so I truly do see new episodes coming out of that to help you understand better what indigo and crystal children are. So if you're encouraged to work with kids, however, though, Metatron's your guy. The other archangel I wanted to talk about today is Archangel Chamuel. And Archangel Chamuel is great because he can help you with careers. If you're looking to change careers, or if you're wondering what your life path is, you can consider him your spiritual career counselor. So instead of going to your old college to do career counseling, you can simply sit in a meditation and ask Archangel Chamuel, what is my career path? What am I meant to do? Why am I here? What is it that my plan is? What is my divine plan? How am I supposed to help and move myself forward where I am right now? Because most of us just have jobs. And the point is to get a career, get a job that you actually enjoy, because you've heard that term is like, I don't go to work then. If you're enjoying what you do, then you actually don't go to work. And that's the point. You're supposed to be happy. You're supposed to be complete in that area. So if you're in a job and you're getting an inkling of maybe moving to be a doctor, or you want to be a lawyer, or if you want to be a therapist, or you want to be a teacher. If something's calling you from where you are right now and something's pulling you in that direction, ask Archangel Chamuel to come in and help you. And again, you could simply just ask. Ask for guidance, ask for what needs to be done to move me forward on my path. Maybe it's you want to go back to school to become one of those professions. Then the door would be open for you to go back to school, money would show up, you would get some applications, any grant information that you might need. This information would start coming to you to open up the door so you can go back to school to fulfill your dream of becoming one of those professions I mentioned before. And again, just ask for his assistance. The other thing the other situation I should say, where Archangel Chamuel is really helpful in is helping us find a spiritual soulmate. Now, we've all heard the term soulmates. Now, the real definition of a soulmate is two souls who come together to help each other learn and grow. Soulmates are a reason, it is a season, it is not necessarily a lifetime. Now, soulmates do not have to be romantic. You have many, many, many soulmates in your lifetime, okay? It's not just one. So again, because it's about growth, because it's about learning, soulmates can come in for maybe a week, maybe 2 months, maybe 4 years, maybe 10 years, and then leave your life. You've heard the example of friends where you're very close in high school or very close in college, and then your paths fall away, and then you reconnect later on about 20 years later. That's a soulmate situation. And the thing is that there was a connection then, and you guys were at a certain path, were at a certain stage of learning, and then your paths changed because more learning had to happen individually for only your paths to come together again. So, and that's where Chamuel can work very, very, very well, is that especially when you're looking for a spiritual soulmate relationship in a romantic situation. Sometimes people are in and out of relationships because there's learning that has to be done about themselves to get themselves ready to meet a special soulmate relationship. A soulmate relationship in a romantic situation is a very intense situation. It's very intimate. It is probably the most challenging relationship you will ever be in your life, but it will be the best situation you will ever be in your life. It will give you the most learning, the most understanding, not only about yourself, but about the other person as well. So you will have intense learning as well as your partner. And that is the most amazing experience that you can experience here in Earth form, is to be involved in a spiritual soulmate relationship. It is, in a romantic situation, it is very powerful. It is probably the most aggravating relationship you've been in, as I mentioned before. But you will learn so much, and you will be so connected to that individual. The other way to identify a soulmate relationship is a pull. It's a pull from your solar plexus. It's a pull right from your stomach. You are literally being pulled towards the other person. So that's the way to identify it. Remember, a reason, a season, not necessarily for a lifetime. You can get the learning and then go. Sometimes that does happen. In regular relationships like friendships, bosses, that type of thing, they can all be soulmates, but also in a romantic situation. So I hope that information about Metatron and Chamuel has helped. And just please remember, your angels haven't taken you this far to let go of you now. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.